you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Right into questions for inside linebackers coach Derek Nicholson.
So what's it like for a Florida State guy to be a man?
I knew that was gonna come up.
Of course.
This is what I do. You know, coaching football. I know I played at Florida State, but I'm telling you, me and my family and I, we are excited to be down here in Miami. I mean, what better place to live? And not only do that, doing something you really love to do. So very excited, and that's one game on the schedule. I know I'll circle. I'm gonna circle. So we'll be ready. We'll be darn sure ready for that game. But I'm excited.
Your thoughts on what you have with Francisco? What does he do well?
Francis is very Kiko. Francisco is very consistent. He's very instinctive, has very good awareness, really good football player, active, athletic. He does a lot of good things. It's hard to find a lot of weaknesses. He's a really good football player. Not only that, he's a better person. So excited to be able to coach him, teach him, mentor him, and he'll have a great year this year.
Coach Bobby Washington, one of the young guys in the group, saw some things come out. One of the fastest guys on the team. What are your impressions of him so far?
Unbelievable athlete. You know, long, big, athletic, tough, twitchy, can run. I mean, very fast and very explosive. When he walks out in the field, he sticks out like a sore thumb. From an athletic standpoint, his measurables is what you look for, from size, speed, length. Obviously, he's a young player. He's continually learning what to do and when to do what and how to use what tools. Bobby has a very bright future. I'm excited to be able to coach him and mentor him as well. Very excited about Bobby's upside in his future.
And just going back, talking about coming from FSU, just what are some of your memories of playing Miami in your days in Tallahassee?
I had some good memories. Probably the one that sticks out was my very first collegiate game back in 2005, Monday night, and I remember it was the opening kickoff. Devin Hester was back there, and I run down the field. And I'm like, wow, this is big time college football, and I can see all the cameras flashing. They weren't iPhones back then; it was cameras, and you could see it flashing. I ran down there. I was first downfield and missed a tackle on Devin Hester. So that was a fond memory. Probably my very first play in the rivalry.
And you weren't the only one to miss a tackle on him.
No, not at all.
Coach, first season at Miami, just how are things going so far? I mean, you used to coach Louisville, so you're still in the ACC.
Yeah, well, I grew up in the ACC country. Grew up in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Father played in the ACC at North Carolina. I played in the ACC, obviously. Coached in the ACC at another place. So I'm very familiar with the schools here, what offenses and teams like to do from a schematic standpoint, the personnel on each team. So that's a benefit. And so to stay in the conference and be in it, very excited about that because of familiarity and excited to get to work here. It's been awesome. We hit the ground running. The culture and what we're doing, what we're building, the kids in the room, the linebackers, they have accepted me. We've done a great job each and every day. I think they've gotten better each and every day. And I'm looking forward to the future and what it looks like because I think we have a very bright future and we have a lot of fine young men in that room. So it's a blessing to coach them.
What's it like working with Jason Taylor? It's his first time being a college coach. What's it like working with him?
Great. He's a great man. He's a great person, first and foremost. And then he's a great teacher. He does a great job of articulating what he wants to do. And if you can't see it, I mean, if you're out there watching, he's getting the best out of his players. And so that's the definition of a coach is, how can I get a player to a place that he can't get to by himself? And so I think he defines that, and he's a really good person and a really good coach. So it's great to be around him.
For the fans out there, what should they expect from this linebacker group? Seems like a really deep team from top to bottom.
We're going to tap, we're going to dictate, we're going to play downhill, we're going to be aggressive in what we do. And I'll tell them we're going to be the complete football player. We got to be great at all three phases. We got to be able to get out the quarterback in the pass rush game, sideline to sideline, very instinctive, having those around the ball in the running game. And then we got to be in windows and be able to blanket receivers and tight ends and whatnot in the passing game, and then be very good in cerebral and zone coverage and matching routes and so on and so forth. So we got to be the complete football player, and we got to be able to affect the game in all three phases, and we will.
Coach, what have the connections been like with Coach Guidry? What's that been like? Any unique differences with him as a coordinator compared to other coordinators you've worked with?
Man, he's awesome. Very vibrant, enthusiastic. He loves football. He loves ball. Very meticulous. Wants the best out of each and every player and coach, and is going to hold you accountable. and that's all you want. You want that. He's a true leader. He leads by example. You know, some guys talk it but don't lead it, and he leads by example. And I've been blessed. I've been to work with Brian Brown and Coach G and Jay Hobson, Tony Pecorar, and Mickey Andrews. I've been blessed with Todd Grantham to be around some great defensive minds. And so, you know, Coach G's done a great job. He sets the example. He leads by example, and it's a blessing to be able to work with him. It really is. So excited about this upcoming football season and getting to work each and every day. You know, you get excited going into that defensive staff room with Coach G leadership.
Coach,
This is the last question for Coach.
from a teaching and philosophy perspective, I guess, obviously you got middle, weak side, whatever, strong side. Just how much do you want guys maybe to perfect one thing before switching them over or sort of learning two jobs at once? What's sort of your philosophy?
Well, I believe in cross-training, okay, because in college football, they're just not going to just line up and stay there. They're going to move post-snap, pre-snap. They're going to motion. They're going to shift. They're going to get in different formations. And, you know, if you sit one spot all the time and they don't know how to play other spots, they can scheme and they can do things to attack you. And so, obviously, the guys got to be able to perfect one seat, one position, but we will cross-train because the best two players obviously will play. And, you know, you want to put the best out there. And so they're all doing a great job. Corey, K4, you know, Kiko, Bobby, West, you know, they're doing a really good job in playing both, and cross-training, and being able to dissect and regurgitate what we're throwing at them. And so excited about their development, and they'll continue to get better. It's a long way until we kick off. They continue to get better each and every day. We're going to be just fine.
Thank you very much.